A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Gordon Hayward.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. Kelly Oubre out there with Smith, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, we've got John Collins. He's out there with Amir Coffey. Max Strus is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Matthews in at the point. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. And here's Smith. He really had an off game against the Heat. Washington, a screen on Strus.
Too good at getting to that opening. Oubre quick to the rack.
Here's Matthews. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Smith in the high post. Pass to Plumlee. Hayward outside. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
The deep shooting ability of Hayward is invaluable. A forward who stretches the D.
Here's Matthews. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
Now here's Hayward, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch. And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Smith finds Oubre. And there's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Oubre not easy to stop once he gets up to speed. You kind of had to foul him in that situation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Oubre.
I think a lot of teams around the league are looking for this kind of player and this kind of versatility that Kelly Oubre shows off. And right now his teammates are feeding off that toughness.
Second free throw, no good. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Collins outside, out to the right wing. With the teardrop. Pass to Matthews. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. The Bucks second.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
Here's Matthews, and it's rejected.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now Hayward, back to Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
Here's Matthews. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Matthews got 6.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Smith passes to Washington. Smith with a screen on Collins. Back to Smith. Lots of room. That shot off the mark. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Now here's Washington. Outside Oubre. There's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh, my. That was a game for the ages. A fierce battle that really could have gone either way. But they were fortunate they pulled it out.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime. But they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Going with a whole new group out there. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Hayward. Martin, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Bledsoe in for Smith. Bledsoe. And too long on the shot. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Now here's Lopez. The D's right on him. That puts him in the lead.
Lopez powering through that time.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Richards, high post, driving to the basket, and that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Wall against Bledsoe. Wall, no good. Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Martin, the pass to Bledsoe. Lays it up and banks it in.
Try to prevent Bledsoe from charging inside. Easier said than done. Once he sees the lane, pretty much over for the defense.
Oh, he picked him clean. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Martin for 3. Richards inside, working on Green. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Richards.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Lopez. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Martin outside. Shoots over Portis. Martin misses.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Connaughton outside. Pass to Lopez. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Hornets leading by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
That'll be a 5-second call. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Richards inside, covered by Lopez. Richards inside, working on Lopez. A nice shot by Richards. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
They've got Brook Lopez. John Collins out there with Amir Coffey. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Matthews in at the 1. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Up top, Smith. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Counted from distance. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there, Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting 56% today. Lopez with the steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Going inside. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense. And the Hornets with possession here. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Here's Matthews. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Shoots off the step back. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith with it. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. To the inside. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has got 10 points.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Capella, he's checked in for the Bucks. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward comes in for Smith. Here's Matthews. He's got 15. And he lays it up and in. Matthews got 9 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Martin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hayward for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Coffey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Matthews. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Hayward. And here's Oubre. Clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. Hayward's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Matthews. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Bledsoe comes in for Martin. Now here's Oubre, coming off a 16-point game against Miami. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 15-5 run.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Here's Matthews. 23 points in the game. Launches it. It's hauled in by Hayward. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ballgame. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Bledsoe with the double team. Back to Wall. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Wall's gotten his first basket of the night.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Charlotte calls timeout. And we are so close to seeing the final list of dunk contest participants. And you know, anyone who might compete in this is so pumped.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, if you're on that list, you have to start practicing, working with teammates to create new and different dunks.
If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And we are very close to announcing our dunk contest participants. The final list is coming soon.
If the contest ends up being that list, I'd be very happy with it. What a group that is.
Plumlee finds Oubre. Out to Hayward. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time not on target. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Bledsoe outside to the middle. Here's Oubre, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish and made the right play there.
With the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Bucks, taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Oubre. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
It's good.
Well, efficiency there from Eric Bledsoe. Good at knowing when he should look to score.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Matthews. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got his third assist of the night.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
No problems knocking that one down. Bledsoe's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, you have to honor it from there as Eric Bledsoe fully capable of knocking it down. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Bucks on top, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
We all know how talented Chris Middleton is. He adds a huge boost to this team's prospects. A former second-round pick who's turned himself into an all-star. He can shoot the daggers from anywhere on the floor, and he has the length to play lockdown deep.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Charlotte Hornets.
We give a lot of love to the stars, but tonight it's been about the bench. The second unit has been carrying them offensively.
Finding some favorable matchups, no doubt. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Milwaukee, leading by 5, on the court for the Hornets. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Smith out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Plumlee in at the center position.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Washington outside. Down low. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Matthews, following the bucket by the Hornets. The shot off that time. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Hayward for 3, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
A versatile offensive player. Hayward is very dangerous firing off the catch like this.
Here's Matthews. Sweet little floater. Matthews got 37.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Washington, a screen on Strus. Oubre passes to Washington. And that one drops. Washington's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Matthews. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Charlotte making some changes. McDaniels is checked in for Washington. And it's Martin in for Oubre. And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 1-point game. Here's Matthews, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And here are the Hornets now, following the score by Milwaukee. Hayward finds Smith. Here's Martin. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Matthews. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
From deep, Hayward. Coffey grabs the board.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Here's Matthews. 43 points in the game. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Timeout called. The Hornets. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Clint Capella. Bobby Portis comes in for Collins. Connaughton, he's checked in for Strus. And it's Wall in for Matthews. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Bledsoe comes in for Smith. Hayward's shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Lopez finds Connaughton. Now Wall fires from deep. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Hornets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Hayward. Got it from about 16 feet. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
A staple of Hayward's offensive arsenal. Give him room to fire from there, and he'll take it.
Coffey on the wing. The three. Richard.